What's up, everyone? I'm Coach D. So listen, I'm not an alarmist. I don't come on this channel and, try to make you panic or worry you or try to scare you into, watching my videos or anything like that. But what I also realize is when you hear something floated around by Donald Trump or someone in his circle, even if you think it's absurd, even if you think it is something that there's no way you could ever think of happening, if you've heard them float it, it is because they have thought about it and they have considered it. So when you hear Steve Bannon say that Donald Trump is going to try to run for a third term because somehow he's interpreting the Constitution as saying if you don't serve consecutive terms, you could run for a third term, don't think they have not considered looking at the 22nd Amendment and trying to see if there are ways around it. Again, if they float it around, it is because they've thought about it and they've considered it.
Donald John Trump is going to raise his hand on a King James Bible and take the oath of office. His third victory in his second term. And the Viceroy, Mike Davis, tells me, since it doesn't actually say consecutive, that, I don't know, maybe we do it again in 28. Are you guys down for that? Trump 28? Come on, man.
So there are a couple of different opinions floating around right now regarding Steve Bannon saying this. Some people are saying that, he's trolling the libs. That's what he's doing. He's just trolling. I disagree. The guy, Donald Trump, has already talked about staying in office. He's already talked about, running for a third term. It's not like this hasn't been something that's been said. Do you think the MAGAs would try to stop him? Absolutely not. I mean, take a look at some of these comments on that post about this happening. There are people saying he shouldn't even leave. He shouldn't even have to run a third term. He should just stay until he decides he wants to go. There are other people who are saying, hell yeah, let's do this. They cannot wait to see an opportunity for them to vote for Donald Trump a third term. Like, they are so delusional. Even if Bannon were just trolling, the MAGAs have now taken it and run with it. And if they start saying this could happen, do you really think Donald Trump won't consider trying to make it happen? If you don't think he would, you're asleep at the wheel. You are underestimating what Donald Trump would try and do. Look at his first 4 years and the things that he did during that term. Look at the last 4 years and the things he was doing, trying to have done to Joe Biden and his administration, even while not being in office. Again, I don't get on here to scare you guys. I don't get on here to try and be an alarmist or anything like that. But what I do get on here to tell you is that if you hear Donald Trump or someone in his circle saying something that you think is absurd and outlandish, it is because they are considering it. Period.
Don't want no enemies or ops. Envy in their heart, I tell them stop. Vacation on the yacht.